Uruguay will forever be inextricably linked to the World Cup, as they hosted the first ever FIFA edition back in 1930 and beat Argentina in the final. They won it again in 1950, but the closest they've come since is fourth, so they head to Qatar hoping to improve on that impressive record. There's a fresh face at the managerial helm as Diego Alonso leads Uruguay into what fans hope is a new era. He has replaced the legendary Oscar Tabarez, who oversaw the last 3 World Cup campaigns and 6 Copa Americas. In moving on from Tabarez, Uruguay hope to get better and embrace the young talent at their disposal and combine those with the more veteran presences in the attack. But if you think they're about to storm Qatar with free-flowing possession stuff, think again. This is Uruguay. There is an underlying grit and aggression that shapes the way they play, and it's one that you'd never want to remove anyway. Expect the tried and trusted 4-4-2 formation, which can morph into a 4-2-2-2 at times, and they'll be aggressive in the centre of the park and they'll look to counter-attack whenever possible, utilising the speed and hard running of several important players. In the middle of it all will be Federico Valverde. Real Madrid superstar, he's had a frankly stunning 2022, and since delivering that winning assist in the Champions League final, has gone up several gears with regard to midfield influence and scoring goals. He's a do-it-all type of player who seems as effective mucking in defensively as he is striding forward and unleashing thunderbolts on goal. He scored some crackers during qualifying, and he figures to be Uruguay's key man in Qatar. Of near equal importance to him is Darwin Núñez, who figures to be this team's chief goal-scoring outlet at the finals. That wasn't the case during qualifying, but since then, Luis Suarez and Edinson Cavani, who are both 35, have either slowed down a bit or spent time without a club. They simply won't be able to play every game or for 90 minutes, so the buck will stop with Darwin. He'll play as the left striker in the front two, he'll peel wide and then crash back into the box at the far post to meet crosses, a bit like he did at Benfica, which was pretty effective. Qualification for this tournament wasn't simple, as Uruguay had to put together a late 4-game win streak to surge into third place behind Brazil and Argentina. Changing managers was a factor here, and draws had plagued the middle stretch of their campaign and allowed others to skip ahead. That run of wins at the end, though, has given them great momentum and confidence, and they head to the finals at a position where they've been drawn with Portugal, South Korea and Ghana, and they're optimistic. The modern expectation of Uruguay is that they qualify from the group and then go toe-to-toe with the very best in the knockouts, which they've managed in 9 of their last 14 World Cup campaigns. Expect them to progress to the last 16 here, and from there, anything can happen. All things considered, Uruguay can be thought of as a dark horse, and they could well gain momentum if they get through the stern test of their group, but they're still a chunky 51-1.